All right, here's our pack. We actually have two of them. So they look like the 1988 Topps pack. If you go back and look at one of those, I think I did a 1988 Topps episode. You could go back and find that. And it shows the real one, just like in Topps. It says 1988 on the top. It's red all around the side with a white baseball in the middle. It says O-Pee-Chee. That's the little blue symbol there. Looks like it has an O with Peachy in the middle with two kind of like animated people on the side. I guess they're not animated. They're cartoon looking people. They're not moving. Sorry, Perry. That's my son that does animation. They're not moving, so it's not animated. And then it says Major League Baseball, and it says that also in French. Des Ligues Mejeres. I'm not sure exactly how to say it. It sounds like I'm getting some Spanish in there, but this is in French. And it says Livrai. Not sure what that is. And it says bubble gum with cards. 4G. I don't know if that's 4 grams or what. And then it says gomme ballon avec cartes. So that's the French bubble gum with cards. In the back, that says Montreal on this one. It says Montreal on this one, and I don't know. I'm not going to read the whole thing in French. Oh, it has both. So it just talks a little bit about you could get a pennant. It looks like they have the Montreal pennant there, and then on the bottom of it, and then that's probably Toronto. I'm going to open up and see, but and then it talks about you could get one of these for your a pennant for your room. And I guess you can send $2 and 5 baseball wraps, certified check or money order to a certain address to get one of those pennants. $2 and 5 wrappers to get that. 35 cents a pack. And the winner for this week's episode, number 87, is Steve Trompauer. I think Steve's won before. That's one of my buddies from high school. All right, Steve, you'll be getting some of these cards and some of those cards and some other wax packs to bust open for yourself or to keep. All right. So let's open this up. 88 O-Pee-Chee. And, oh man, the gum. There it is, baby. The gum that looks like it's stuck to the card. I'll show you how I take that off here. Yeah, I was right. So when you open up the pack, you could send in for one of those pennants. And those are the two teams from Canada. So there's the Expos on the bottom and the Blue Jays at the top. And there are not Expos anymore, but that was back then. All right, so let's go ahead and look at these cards. I'm going to rip that off and have the gum. Oh my. It's as horrible as usual, but it's so fun to do. All right, so there's Jim Gantner. I'm trying to get closer. You can see the gum. Leaves an indentation of the gum on there, kind of. So these cards, again, they're just like 88 Topps, except it's got the white border, name of the team on the top. This one's the Brewers. It's got the guy's name on the bottom right. It doesn't have a position, and I'm not sure if the 88 Topps does. I'm thinking it did. I was thinking the position was like right here, but I could be wrong. In the bottom left-hand corner, it says O-Pee-Chee right there. And you don't see Topps anywhere, but it looks just like it. So they must have licensed that and got permission, obviously. I'm sure Topps gets some of that money. I'm not sure, but it would seem like that. It's all about money. And the back is orange with black print stats. It says O-Pee-Chee up in the corner and their name and all that different good stuff. And has all their major league and minor league stats. This one at least has major league. Looks like most of them just have their major league. I don't see minor league. So still looks just like that one's a little off center. See, that border's a little bit thicker than that one. All right, next we have Mark Langston. He's in pretty good shape, though, for being so old. Joe Johnson. Counting these cards. Oh, there it is. I found one. Yes. That's what I was talking about. So I'm so glad it's on there. I don't know if that's if you can see that very well with my camera there, but it says Now with Angels. So this set was produced, months after the top set. So this guy must have been traded or let go or something, and signed by the Angels somehow, Joe Johnson. So it says Now with Angels, but he's still in his Blue Jays uniform because that's when Topps had him and they didn't change the picture. So it says Now with Angels because he was probably traded to the Angels. I'm glad we found that. No blank backs yet though. Jose Guzman, Bill Wegman, Bob McClure, and Juan Beniquez. I'm just going to count those again. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's only 7 cards in this. It said 10 online. This would be a different section of these, a different disbursement. Next pack, Ken Oberkfell, I see on there. Oh, poo-poo gum. I'm taping this at 6 o'clock in the morning, just for my breakfast. I haven't eaten yet. Darrell Evans. He had some good years. Spike Owen. Greg Minton. Ozzie Guillen. And he had some energy, that guy. Mike Boddicker. Well, the ever popular checklist, 1988 baseball cards. Ken Oberkfell. And that's it for that pack. And I actually, because there's so little cards in there, I actually got a 1987 Donruss pack. I love 87 Donruss. Just happened to grab that pack so we could do an extra rip here. And I always want to find the Bo Jackson rated rookie. Love this set. So many good rookies in it. Here's the Diamond King puzzle. I think that one was Roberto Clemente. If you got all those. These were so hard to find in amazing shape because of the black borders, could be chipped so easily. So if you can find a 10, when you send it into a grading company, if you get a 10, man, it's hard to do. Danny Jackson. Oh yeah, Joe Carter, my boy Joe Carter. He had some great years. Bill Madlock, he was a good player. Love the little baseballs on the side of this design too, on the border. Diamond King, George Brett, that guy could hit. Man, he was a stud. Tony Fernandez. Bert Behome Blyleven. Mike Moore. Gary Carter. Man, he was awesome too. Rick Sutcliffe. Ozzie Virgil. All right, Will Clark rookie. Will Clark rookie. That was a huge card back in the day. Love that card. R.J. Reynolds. Man, what a pack. Look at that. Tony Gwynn. Yes. Man, he's so much thinner there. That's nuts. He's so good. Love that guy. Tom Browning. And Glenn Wilson. All right. Thanks for humoring me, watching me open another pack of cards. I know if you like busting card packs, you didn't mind, but that's the end of our rip and on YouTube, and we're going to go finish up the podcast.